Welcome to Airforce Airguns, and today we're going to show you how to clean your small bore barrel and do a barrel swap. Let's get into it. First things first, when getting ready to clean your barrel and do a barrel swap, either one, safety first. Make sure your air gun is unloaded. No ifs, ands, or buts. Double check. We'll take the time and wait. Nah, you already did. So first thing you want to do after you check to make sure it's unloaded is take the tank off the gun. It's a safety thing, and it's easier to clean your barrel. Don't forget your set screw. You want to go ahead and loosen that bad boy up. Back it up just enough so you can get some play. Now you can either get your spin lock wrench or you could cheat. That's what I call cheating. Put your thumb on the little tooth and just break it free if you didn't over tighten it. Now take those digits you got on that hand, loosen it up, pops right off. Go ahead and set this to the side for right now. You're not going to need the spin lock ring in there, so pop that out. Dry patches. Remember this. Use dry patches, no harsh solvents. At any time you think you need any kind of solvent, only use hops number 9. The reason we use patches and not brass is we do not want to dull the lands and grooves, and we don't want to damage the barrel, affecting your accuracy down line. So go ahead and grab your cleaning rod. I'm going to set this right here and get the gun in position. You can actually take your patch, slide it, just hold it in place over the barrel inlet. While you're holding the patch over the barrel, go ahead and take your cleaning rod, slide it down, and it slides in gently. You don't need to force it. You don't need to beat the crap out of it. It's just so simple. Patch. You do that a couple times and it'll get all the lead out. If you notice you still have a buildup, go ahead and add a little bit of hops number 9 to your patch and give it a couple more swabs and it'll come out clean. We recommend doing this ever so often because buildup does happen and it will affect accuracy down the line. Now you know how to clean your barrel, we're going to show you how to do a barrel swap. Now that we've cleaned the barrel, let's jump right into a barrel swap. Let's say you want a shorter barrel. You don't want the 24-inch barrel, you want to swap down to an 18-inch barrel for whatever reason. This is how simple it is. Your barrel will show up like this. Let's move this stuff down just for a little extra room. Pop the top off. Padding. Here are the goodies. Rustlic paper, protecting our gear. Drop this down. What you'll get is a barrel, an end cap, and a screw pack. Screw pack, if you already have the screws in, try not to lose them, but this is just in case, insurance policy. First thing you're going to want to do is grab one of your wrenches, right here, this big boy, and remove your forearm. Super simple. Remember, none of this stuff is wrenched down super tight. It's just snug. Once you get your forearm off, you're going to have 6 screws to remove. 2 here that are actual barrel bushing screws. 1 screw here, which holds your end cap on. You have the 2 on the side, which are also barrel bushing screws. And your last one, which holds the end cap on. Remove all those, lay them out so you know exactly where they go, and we can proceed with the barrel swap. We're down to the last screw, and I have laid them out in order. The top ones here are for the side of the gun. The bottom ones are for the bottom of the gun. Remember that because there is a difference. Now that all the screws are out, that's simple. Now we are going to do a barrel swap. New end cap. Go ahead and slide it over. This is where you want to pay attention. If you notice, there's 3 screw holes. One is already taken by a barrel bushing screw. Now, the top and the bottom have to align with the holes on the gun. Make sense? These holes have to match these holes. These holes have to match the holes on the bottom of the gun. So what you want to do is kind of get an eyeball and look and make sure they're lined up. Is that lined up? No. I need to rotate to there. There you go. Holes on the side, holes on the bottom. Now when you slide it in, sometimes they're a little tight. You actually can push the barrel past the stopping point. And as you slide it back just a little bit, go ahead and grab one screw. Do not cross thread these. Go ahead and start it in the hole. Take your wrench. Now, that set screw is going to make sure all the rest of your screws are lined up perfectly. Do not tighten them all down yet. Just start every single screw, then I'll show you how to properly tighten them. Now that you have all the screws already inserted and started, not tightened down, you want to go through a little pattern to make sure everything's aligned. Start with the back one. Go ahead and make sure it's tightened up. Go ahead and snug it up just, remember, that tight. Not a whole lot of force needs to go into it. Start with the back one, go to the front one. That one snug. Side, start at the back, then go to the front. And there's a reason. You want to make sure this barrel is aligned. If you jump around, you could tweak everything and it could affect accuracy. And everybody likes a little bit of conformity in their life. There we go. Start with the bottom, snug it down, go back to the top. Last but not least, barrel's in, time to add the forearm. There's that one open screw hole. Same thing as the rest. You don't need to wrench this thing down, just snug. Barrel has been swapped. You're ready to rock and roll and put the tank back on and you're ready to go shooting.